And welcome to another edition of the Michigan Football Film Study focused on the offense with Al Borges. We are back and we are brought to you by our friends at Autograph. And of course, a little bit of a hiatus for me, as you guys know. I was off as I had to spend some time away with family, and appreciate you guys for all of your condolences and well wishes. And glad to be back with you, though, and glad to be back with my guy, Al Borges, spending some time with you. This is therapy for me, Al Borges.
Therapy.
Therapy for me, the chance to spend some time talking ball, talking Michigan, and dissecting some plays with you, the football doctor, as they say, and doing it with our friends at Autograph. How are you today, Mr.
I'm,
Borges?
I'm wonderful, Sam. How you do?
Hey, man, one foot in front of the other, as they say. And
Day to
uh,
time, Sam. Day to time. That's probably the best thinking.
yep, and a chance to really enjoy all of the offerings that you get to partake in here at Autograph. Hope you enjoy the film studies. I want to send a special shout out to my guy, Josh Newkirk, who did a wonderful job filling in on the film studies last week. He didn't quite, you just say, man, you can get out there, you can get Wally Pip real quick, man. I mean, so, somebody come in, take your spot real quick, Mr. Borges.
Oh,
Uh,
Sam, you can't be replaced. You know that.
but he did a great job in my absence, and I appreciate him for doing that. But folks, one of the great things about being here on Autograph, the exclusive home of the film studies, is when you watch the film studies here on Autograph, this great app, you accrue points and you can redeem these points that you accrue for rewards. That's the great thing about
Everybody needs
Autograph.
points, Sam. Everybody needs points.
Yeah, man, that's a great idea that Tom Brady and his crew came up with. So all the things that you do as a fan, in this case, a Michigan fan, so reading your favorite blogs, listening to your favorite podcasts, watching your favorite videos like these film studies, you can get rewarded. That's the idea behind Autograph. So again, enjoy, tell all your friends about it, and of course, continue to support us here with the football film studies. And by the way,
By the
the
way,
bye week is coming up. So that means the Buckeye breakdown is on the way. Those of you who have been supporting us for the Buckeye breakdowns, contributing to the cause, we've been telling you, click that PayPal link to support the Buckeye breakdown. What is it, you ask? Well, just because Michigan goes into the bye doesn't mean that Al is going to be taking a break.
we don't have
No.
a buy, Sam. No buy in our schedule.
Yeah, we got the counterintelligence program going on.
Counterintelligence.
Al
That's right.
has been working feverishly
Feverishly, I'm on it.
scouting the Buckeyes.
Watched them play Michigan State last week, Sam.
And so
Watched
what
them
does
play.
that
It's
mean?
interesting.
Checking out all that Buckeye film, and during the Michigan bye week,
Yep.
we are going to be doing a Buckeye film study. So if you want to help that cause, because our friends at Autograph, they're doing a great job of helping fund the Michigan football film study.
Yep.
But for the Buckeye film study, we need because see, Al needs, it takes funds to be gorgeous like Borges. You can't be gorgeous like Borges for
A lot of
free.
work, Sam. A lot of work.
Can't be gorgeous like Borges for free. Takes money to be gorgeous like Borges. So if you want to help Gorgeous be Borges, so he can, do this Buckeye breakdown for you, for the people, right? You want to know what the Buckeyes are doing? And in turn, it could maybe help Michigan out a little bit too. He's basically a pseudo analyst to help fund the Buckeye breakdown. $1, 5, 10, whatever you can spare. Click that PayPal link, donate to the cause, and then Michigan bye week, we will give you the Buckeye breakdown. We'll also do the same thing during the second bye week as well. With that, Al, let's go ahead and get into this breakdown: Michigan versus Minnesota. A lot of hand wringing from the fans about progress. The the pace of progress is not what
Mm.
fans want to
Never
see.
is, Sam. Never is.
uh, Lest we forget, I was reminded of a game back in 2021 where Michigan went out against Washington, ironically, who they're playing.
I remember it well. Yeah.
And I believe the stats in that Washington game, at least the passing stats in that Washington game, the quarterback, of course, was one Mr. K. McNamara. You remember him?
I do.
Remember quarterback K. McNamara?
And if
Do
I don't remember him, I'm reminded every time I watch Iowa. So
you do you remember what Cade McNamara passed for in that game against Washington back in 2021?
I don't remember the exact number, but I believe it was rather, as they say, pedestrian.
So to give you the exact stats to refresh your memory, Coach Borges, because I do these kinds of things for you, my friend.
This is what you do, Sam.
Yeah, 7 for 15 for 44 yards.
44. 7 for 15 for 44 yards.
Yeah, 7 for 15 for 44 yards. Now, he got better. He got better. So I
There's
mean,
no place to go but up there, Sam. But
he did get better.
yeah, I was an understatement by saying that it was pedestrian. That was yeah. I remember the stats were not real gaudy, but I didn't realize they were that low. So yeah, and so did Alex Orge. He got better. It was not, it wasn't a passing circus or a work of art by any means, but it took a step. The problem with Michigan at this point, Sam, is they've kind of created this monster with a national championship, and it becomes increasingly more difficult to feed. Now, that's not, that's no excuse, because you got to do better than they're doing. Okay, you got to get 30 points on the board. Got to show a little more balance. They've cut down the turnovers the last couple of weeks, and that's been good. But a lot of it's been due to some conservative play. But you do what you got to do to win. They got a good defense, right? You got a good defense, and sometimes you got to kind of play to the defense until you reach your stride. And I think that's kind of what the offense is doing at this point. So let's go again. See how we do on the road.
All right, so let's go ahead and start getting into the plays, Coach Borges, to kind of break down where there was progress, to kind of show the fans, and then to kind of see where we can expect to kind of see the growth. Like, you saw incremental progress. So where can we expect to see more growth, like right now? Right. Like I think that's where you got to kind of calibrate the fans. Like, okay, you're telling us you saw progress. Where can we expect to see him go, Coach Borges? That's what fans want to know. So let's start to set the expectation, right?
Yeah, and we kind of did that in these breakdowns a little bit. Is look at what's shown as progress, or what we've seen as progress anyways. I guess it's debatable one way or the other, and maybe a few ideas that you may see in the future to explore the quarterback skill set a little bit more. We're going to talk about that a little bit too.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the first play, Al. And here we go. This is the first illustration, Coach.
Okay, let's take a look at it. Oh, that's just so nice. Such a simple play. Why are you putting up a play so simple? Well, it shows that progress, Sam. This is what we're talking about right here. This is what the down and distance, I believe, is 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 9, is it? What is it? But yeah, whatever. It's 3rd down. Okay. He needs to make a throw. Okay. So they call it a slot out versus will be, which means the will linebackers attacking and blitzing the B gap. And they just play like a 3 deep zone behind it. Okay. Trying to get an extra rusher, give up an underneath zone, and see if the quarterback can exploit it, which he does, I think, very nicely. Okay. On the right side, I think that's Charleston, number 5, right? Mm-hmm. He runs a takeoff. He's just going to clear that press corner out of there. Get him out of there, okay? Well, you can see that's the pressure they bring. They bring the stand-up guy off the edge. They bring the tight 3 underneath, and they blitz the will backer in the B gap. Okay, so just understand that, because the reason we drew this now is because that safety is going to rotate down to basically cover Loveland, although I think he's in zone, okay? but it's his responsibility to guard the flat. Okay. Loveland.
Well, then you got this guy up here as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. What am I missing?
The fourth guy.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get the
Safety
guy.
rotates down. Rotates down. Again, it's not man to man, but he's just playing flat. Okay. 3 under, 3 deep, basically. There goes Loveland. Little 7 or 8 yard out. Okay. A little simple route. I used to call that Ohio, out for Ohio. And on the other side, you got Kendrick Bell running an over route. And then from motion, you've got Morris running a dig. He kind of arcs around Bell, pushes straight back up the field and dig. Now he's the backside of the progression. Later in the game, Alex does a great job of getting to that dig. It's not the same play, but same concept. Okay. So he knows that if he doesn't like any of those front side reads, he just kind of flips his hips and looks to that over route and that dig coming in behind it. And then just as an outlet, he's got Khalil slipping into the flat. Now, they turn the pass protection to the right. You can see all those linemen turning right, and then Hinton blocking the big man there to the left to handle that blitz. Okay? They got to handle that blitz. Otherwise, that blitzer will be right in the throwing lane of the throw. Okay? But they do a nice job with that. And that ball just goes straight out to Loveland. First down, move the chains. But watch how seamlessly Borges does this, which is, it seems like a simple play and it's not. There's a lot of stuff going on here. 1, 2, 3, plant, drive it, right smack on his outside hip, right where you want it. Drives right through the throw, good finish, move the chains. Now that's what he's capable. I put this on there because he looks so composed. It is a pressure. They are blitzing. He throws the ball unperturbed, right on a dime, with no problem in a third down situation. It isn't a scramble run or a scramble throw. It's simple pitch and catch, which a lot of people have doubts whether he can do with consistency. I think he can with more reps, okay? And this is an example of it.
Yep. This was, you want to see it, obviously. You want to see it more consistently. And this is where they feel comfortable. They feel comfortable with him throwing to the flat and throwing to the sideline.
Right, at this point. And there's nothing wrong with that. If that, third down, good, got to get what you got to get to the first down. But my contention, and I still contend, is there are going to have to be more balls going to the middle of the field. It has to be attacked, particularly on early downs when the safeties are forcing fast. This is a little different scenario, and he's addressing situational football with a throw. I have no issues with that at all, and doing a very nice job of it.
Right. So, part of the maturation process for him, Al, and we'll watch him do this one more time. Comfortable in the pocket, step, throw. See, that's a comfortable pocket.
That is. And there were a few of them in this game. Protection was not bad in this game. Better than it's been, I think, in the first 4 games. I had a lot. I always write when I break it down with a little note on the side: good protection, bad protection, whatever. And I had more good protections in this game than I have in the previous.
Really? See, yeah. I think part of the maturation. There are a couple of pieces of maturation that I want you to speak to, and we'll obviously talk about in the the breakdown as well with the people. The part where, look, you gotta figure out how to throw in traffic,
Mm-hmm.
how to deal in traffic.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other part is how you, when you're on the run, and this is something that we saw JJ really get good at.
Oh, he developed it though, Sam. He wasn't good at it the first year.
You know where I'm about to go. You know where I'm about to
go right ahead. No, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Al Borges is about to read. He's about to read my mind.
Yeah.
JJ, when he would run, he was running. When JJ first started, when he ran, when he broke contain, he was running. But you saw last year, every time he got out of the pocket, Al, his head was looking downfield.
Eyes up. Exactly. Exactly. And that made such a difference. I don't even know where to start with that because when you got a mobile quarterback like JJ it was, still is, and Borges is you can buy time for big plays if you're patient enough to look up the field once you break contain or work underneath the pocket, which is even better because now you got this whole field still stretched. Okay. But so often, Sam, when you take off right or left or whatever, what's the defense do? If they see you as a threat, they
Yeah,
break coverage. And if
yeah,
you can find those holes, oh my goodness, there's so many big plays out there.
yeah. See, this is one of those places where, so I said, Al, help us, help fans set the expectation. Where can we reasonably expect him to grow? And I think this next play that we're about to show is one of those areas where we can reasonably expect him to grow.
Yes, this is very coachable. This you can learn this in a flash just by showing film. It'll jump out at the quarterback, and this is a prime example. Now it's third and I think 9 to go, so he got the first down. God bless him. That's wonderful. But I've always said this, Sam. You run for yards, but you pass for miles. Okay, he breaks contain, runs for the first, move the chains. Everybody's excited, right? And the only thing that would have excited him even more is if he broke contain, looked up and saw that receiver, and I believe it was Loveland, or I can't remember who it was.
Coast. It was cold.
Colton Love runs right by the corner. Watch this now. Now I want you to pause it if you can once he breaks. That's excellent pocket. Look at that. Great job now, freeze. OMG. I know what that means. I didn't even know what that meant before I'd see it in text and stuff. This is
OMFG. OMFG.
I'm not even going
Throw
that far.
the F in there.
Yeah. Okay. But you can see with all that, look at Colston Loveland. And as soon as he saw Alex put that ball under his arm, the guy left Loveland. And that's what they do. That's what I always tell the quarterback. I said, if you put it under your arm, keep your passing grip on it because you may have to spit it out fast and you don't want to have to regrip the ball. So keep your passing grip on it. As soon as he saw Alex take off, you just flipped that ball up and you had 110,000 fans going Jack Batty. Look, oh my goodness, look at that. See? Now they'll show him that. He'll see that and you watch. It'll change.
So here's the thing. So obviously, this is to me what if you're Kirk Campbell, if you're Sharon Moore, what Alex did on this play. If you're in the film room, you're saying, great job. Now, I'm not saying what you're saying, at least to me. You're saying great job because I'm sure they told him, God gave you legs, young man. If it's when in doubt, don't think, go. When in doubt, don't hesitate, go. And he went and he got the first down. They scored on this drive, Coach Borges.
Mm-hmm.
If he hesitates and he thinks and he gets tackled and they're off the field, well, guess what? He had an opportunity to run for a first down and he didn't go for it. So in this instance, I think as his coach, you got to like what he did because he extended the drive. But this is a coaching point. You're a coach. I think you just coached him up really well. You did a great job, young man. But next time, now that you made this play, next time, see if you can make an even bigger play from this.
Exactly. See, there's only so many opportunities during the course of the game to hit an explosive pass. You know what I'm saying? A lot of chances to get underneath throws and, 15-yard gains. Only so many opportunities to hit explosive passes. And that's how you got to tell them. So this was an opportunity to hit an explosive pass. What you did kept the chains moving and resulted in a touchdown at the end of the day. For that, God bless you. Great job. I've been encouraging you to use your legs, and you did it. But there is another part of this. There is another part of it where your legs can buy you time for an explosive pass. So let's put it in the file.
Now,
Remember it
see, I think
and
a
move on with it in mind.
I think a fan watching it will say, he should have made the throw.
Oh yeah,
He
sure.
should have made that.
And after he matures, he's going to tell you that. And I'm sure that's what JJ McCarthy would tell you that. But this is where we are, Sam. Do you understand? This is what people don't understand, I think, about the Michigan offense is JJ McCarthy had done the same thing, okay, 2 years ago, but he wouldn't have last year. Why? Because he's matured in the position. He understands. Every time you take that snap's a new adventure, Sam, and nothing happens exactly the same twice in a row. So you have to experience things, use some basic guidelines that you've been coached with, and respond with some instincts and some understanding. And with more playing, the understanding will come. You already kind of have the instincts.
Yeah. How I take it is, and it's a reminder. I guess my whole point is his second start.
Yeah,
It's his
that's
second
it.
start.
Work in
And so,
progress, Sam.
but I keep coming back to you can't expect him to make the kind of plays that JJ made in year
His
three
second start. Yeah.
in his second start.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's going to come. Thank God they got a first down. So even though he did turn down a touchdown, at least they got the chains moving and ended up scoring. So that's good news. It's good news. It's not bad news. It's good news. You just still got to coach him. You still got to coach him.
Yeah. All right. Folks, if you like what you've seen from this film study, you can watch the film study in its entirety if you download the Autograph app. Here is the great news. The Autograph app is free. It is available on Android and iOS. All you have to do is download it by scanning this QR code that's popping up on your screen right now. Really easy to do. Just take out your phone, scan that QR code with your camera, and download the app and start enjoying all the great features that are available to you via Autograph, including these film studies exclusively available on the Autograph app, but not just these film studies, all of the things that you like to do as a fan, like reading your favorite blogs, listening to your favorite podcast, watching your favorite videos like the football film studies.
And seeing
And
your favorite coach.
of course, like Gorgeous Borges. But the great thing about it is when you do these fan things, you get rewarded with points.
Points.
And then you take these points and you can redeem them for rewards on the Autograph app. That is the great thing that Tom Brady came up with. So start enjoying the Autograph app. Download it now. And of course, for those of you who do not like to scan QR codes, I get it. We make it easy for you by giving you the link. Go to link.ag.fan/Sam Webb. That's link.ag.fan/Sam Webb. Download the app that way and go ahead and get started on Autograph. And of course, the Buckeye Breakdown. Don't forget,
Okay,
just
breakdown.
because it's the Michigan bye week does not mean that we go on a bye with the film studies. No, we start breaking down those Buckeyes. Al has been doing his counterintelligence, his reconnaissance program. You think Connor Stallions had him scouted?
I understand.
Like Al.
No,
Al has
no,
been
Sam.
all over the
No, Sam.
Buckeyes.
This is a real deal here, Sam. Real deal.
Deal. And you think he's just scouting them for you? You think he's just taking notes for the breakdowns? You
We're
think
up, Sam.
he's just taking these notes and passing them along to you, Michigan fans? That's what you think? Maybe these notes are making their way to other people who might want to use them. So maybe when you help fund the Buckeye Breakdown, you might be helping You might be helping.
Mhm.
Maybe. I'm just saying.
You're just saying, Sam.
I'm
You're
just saying.
just saying. You're just saying. Sam is back. Sam's back. I apologize for Sam.
So help fund the Buckeye Breakdown, folks, and we will give you a heck of a breakdown, heck of a Buckeye film study. We'll break down the Buckeyes better than the Buckeyes do during the Michigan bye week. If you got $5, $1, $5, 10, whatever you can help with, go ahead and click that PayPal link. Help us fund the Buckeye Breakdown because, like I said, it takes money to be gorgeous like Borges. So
It takes a
again,
lot of money. Yeah, it takes a lot of that. There's been people that have told me, Sam, there's not enough money in the world to make me gorgeous. So let's test that theory.
right, right. So if he's gonna spend his time spending a little money so he can make these breakdowns of the Buckeyes be everything you want to see. Help us fund it. And we'll see you next time. Download that autograph app, fund that Buckeye breakdown, and we'll see you next time.